Improvement is a pivotal part of life, but it also can be incredibly dangerous. In modern society, we are obsessed with the idea of improvement. Becoming your best self is a cliche at this point. And the biggest issue when it comes to improvement is you really quickly get pulled in this direction of meeting a standard that is external to yourself. In certain cases, it's fine. Take lifting weights, for example. All you're doing is you're going heavier and heavier every time you go to the gym. That's simple. That's a basic improvement. And you can be motivated by external factors, but what other people think about you has no impact on whether or not you're improving. You can very easily see it, it's cut and dry. But when you get into things like creativity or like navigating social situations, charisma, etc., it very quickly can pull you into this desire to try and meet these external standards because we're kind of very accomplishment focused as humans. But the problem is, you can reach a point where you originally started doing something because you enjoyed the process, and then naturally you wanted to improve. And what happened is you started looking at those external metrics and you shifted your actions into performing a bunch of work that might be related to what you originally intended, but now it is simply serving another master, if that makes sense. So these opinions of others, these external judgments are now your metrics, and the passion that you originally had, and even the things that you're doing, they no longer mesh with this other piece, this improvement. And I think it's important to take a step back, look at what you're doing, and realize that just because something works or just because something is going to make you more successful, if it pulls you away from your original passion, if you start doing things that you never would have chosen to do in the first place when you started off, I don't think you should pursue that. I think what you should do is make sure that you're always focusing on what you're truly passionate about. And if you can improve that in a way where you're still doing the things that you enjoy doing, then I think you're on the right path. And obviously, there's no one way to live life. Some people are very successful at navigating kind of those external metrics and seeing what works and copying it, and it really benefits them. But if you have trouble with feeling like you found something that you really enjoy doing, and then you just keep losing that passion and you can't seem to stick with it, then I think this is a concept that could potentially do a lot of good for you.